All right, thank you for staying with us. The government says its policies are yielding results, especially with the drop in food prices. We will now link up with Eshomomo Imudu and Tijesu Adeoye in our Abuja studio for that conversation. Good morning, Eshomomo. Good morning, Tijesu. Eshomomo, my question is to you. When last did you go to the market?
Just last week I went to the market, at least to do some survey.
For a man to go to the market.
Great there, Eshomomo.
We see things for yourself, you know.
Yeah, we are on the same spot. I go to the market like every other day.
So
I'm with you.
So you beat me to that.
All right, take it away then.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining us again on the show. Now, President Bola Tinubu has promised to take steps aimed at lowering prices of foodstuff in the new year. The president, in his New Year message, said 2025 is a year for the fulfillment of the nation's desires. Nigerians have been undergoing economic hardship, including astronomical cost of food over a year now, following the removal of fuel subsidy. Though the prices of essential commodities such as petrol has reduced marginally, the cost of food and essential drugs remains significant concern for many Nigerian households in 2024. But the special advisor, media and publicity and public communication to the president, Sunday Dare, has said the economic policies of President Bola Tinubu, dubbed Tinubunomics, are yielding positive results for Nigerians. According to him, the reversal of price inflation for most food items is a significant development, with prices of major foodstuffs dropping, adding that PMS prices are stabilizing, providing relief to consumers.
However, some Nigerians are saying that prices are actually increasing under the current administration compared to previous ones. Now, according to data from the National Bureau of Statistics, the inflation rate has risen significantly since President Tinubu took office. The prices of staple foods such as rice, beans and maize have increased by over 20% in the past year, with some items experiencing price hike of up to 50%. Economic experts have attributed the rise in prices to a combination of factors, including the removal of fuel subsidies, increased taxes, and a weak naira. They argue that the benefit of Tinubunomics are not trickling down to the average Nigerian who is struggling to make ends meet. And to put all these concerns raised by Nigerians in proper perspective and bring clarity to their worries, we have in the studio the Minister of State, Agriculture and Food Security, Sabi Abdullahi. Thank you for coming on the show this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's good to have you. Well, the government says that prices of food are coming down significantly. Well, I would like to take you on this. Let me read out this data for proper context. According to the latest report released by the National Bureau of Statistics on January 24, 2025, titled Selected Food Price Watch, that's in December 2024, average prices of food across Nigeria have increased from 2,862.14 naira in November 2024 to 2,920.13 naira in December 2024. This marks a year-on-year surge of 91.6%, as the average food price in December 2023 was 1,524.63 naira. For now, there is no verifiable government data to show that food prices are dropping. How do you reconcile this data with claims by the government officials that food prices are coming down?
Well, thank you. I think we need to put certain things in context.
Okay.
All of these issues, when you pick a data at a particular time space, between that period when you take this data and when you are reporting, a lot also must have changed. And I think sometimes we will not be doing justice when we use one particular time-specific data to look at issues. But what I would like to put in context here is this. The government of President Bola Tinubu, GCFR, came and met certain national challenges. Yeah. And the president is not dodging away from them. He's not denying them. Because, like he said, he asked for this job. Exactly. And he met a lot of issues that have been long-standing. But what does he brought to the table? He has brought a courageous leadership, a bold leadership, and compassion. Now, when I say compassion, people may mistake it to mean he must do things free. That's not it. Because it's not sustainable. And let's also remember, Alex Haley said, you better deal with the reality or reality will deal with you. So what the president has done is to bring bare the reality of Nigeria's situation and mobilize citizens to say, look, let's tackle these realities. The reality is that our food production has suffered tremendously. There were successes, but there were also losses. So what he has done now is to say, okay, can we bring a more sustainable path to our food production? And I think that is what the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security is currently looking at. Now, why are we having these challenges? We have low productivity of our farmers. When we are supposed to have maybe 3 tons, 4 tons, you are seeing somebody getting 1 ton. Or maybe we are supposed to be 8 tons, 10 tons in other climes, we are getting 2, 3 tons. So how do we reverse all of this? And for you to increase productivity of farmers, you need to give them improved seeds. You need to make sure there are inputs. And even the inputs, you have to make sure farmers are trained or supported to use the input in the best form, so that at the end of the day, there is no wastage and they will be able to get the best out of their production. If you look at Nigerian mechanization before now, it's a pitiable situation. Our farmers are just using their hands and cutlass to do farming. And that is why the Nigerian youth are saying, we don't want to be in agriculture. All of these things, we have set part to reversing all of these things. First, I will tell you, even from our own, we do assessment survey. We have the National Agricultural Extension Research Liaison Services based in Ahmadu Bello University. They do what we call wet season survey. They are currently doing the dry season survey, so that we are not just working without knowing what is happening to what we are doing. And in the last 2024 wet season survey, we have marginal increase in all our production, except in millet. Now, what is the driver? They are using improved seeds. Because remember, with climate change challenges, farmers need seeds that are, drought tolerant, that are disease resistant, and they are short duration. All of these things are in the works.
So you're insisting that prices of food is coming down?
Well, definitely, if you go to the market today, prices of certain foods have come down.
But some Nigerians would disagree with you because they argue that government seems to be disconnected from reality. Because when you visit the market, it's a different situation you see on ground.
You see, like I said, go to the market and you will see what you have bought some maybe months back. We are now in the period in which farmers are harvesting.
Okay.
Definitely with more production, it's a matter of economics, supply and demand. And the prices are coming down. But let me tell you, are we happy where we are? No, we are working, because the president does not believe in just one flash in the pan solution. He believes in sustainable solution so that we never have to go back to those worries again. And like he has always told us, he desires a Nigeria where no man goes to bed hungry. Okay, and to do that, we need to sustain our production. And right now, this dry season, farmers are back in the field. Unlike before, when the dry season is just a low production season.